Volvo have been the EV sales surprise in Australia over the last couple of months. Such is the strength of the Volvo name, they've got 2 EVs in Australia's top 10 EV sales for August 2023. But all eyes are now on Volvo's next big small thing, the Volvo EX30 SUV. It's not available for test drive or online ordering yet, but the configurator is open here on the Australian website, so we thought we'd go online and have a play. Hi, I'm Roscoe, this is Amazing EV News, and we're coming to you from Sydney, Australia. Volvo are of course now owned by the Geely Group. Weren't they supposed to be giving all their EV tech and the glory to their new brand Polestar? Volvo have surprised a few, including me, with the popularity of their existing EV lineup, largely based on ICE or petrol-driven chassis and designs. But now what's coming next is most exciting. We covered the launch of the new EX30 a few months ago. It's a brand new EV platform from Volvo, Chinese built for sure, but with all the Scandinavian flair and Volvo design you'd expect. It's not beautiful, I'd say. It's slightly cute, elegant, but very functional. Ordering and test drives haven't quite started here in Australia. It's slated for delivery in 2024, but the pricing and all the options are available on the Australian website. So let's jump in and start choosing our brand new Volvo EX30. Alright, so if we put in Volvo cars... Oh look, and we've got a few SEO scavengers here. Anyway, straight onto the homepage here, and we've got the EX30 featured in the hero image and video. A not so big deal, they're calling it. Look, it's an impressive looking car. Nice design, detailed design, more futuristic. They seem to have taken Thor's hammer and split it up into 100 pieces for the headlights. That's stylish. Volvo and Polestar using Thor's hammer there. So let's have a look at the Volvo homepage. All the Recharge models, 6 in all they have. That's electric and hybrid they combine together. The EX30 we're having a look today, the Volvo EX90 coming in late 2024, the larger SUV. The XC40 that's doing so well at the moment, XC90 hybrid. Scrolling across. XC60 plug-in hybrid based on an ICE version, and of course the C40 right at the end, interestingly enough, the pure electric that's doing so well. Scrolling down, are you ready to electrify your ride? Here's Volvo giving the big EV sell, which is fantastic. Pure electric cars, plug-in hybrids and electric charging. Marketing 101, Volvo taking us back to why Volvo. Probably of all the brands, particularly the top 10 at the moment, for EVs, Volvo is the one that's, as I said, is perhaps the most surprising, but also has had the biggest brand loyalty. The conversion to EV is a natural one for many Volvo drivers, I would imagine. Bit of detail about a couple of other options there. Look, here's one of the reasons why the XC40 might have been so successful. It's had the Drive Car of the Year, 2023 Best Small Luxury SUV, 21, 22 and 23. So look, that could explain it. With the endorsement of Drive and Drive Car of the Year awards, it's certainly reinforcing what many Volvo owners believe and want to believe. If I sound like I'm a little bit surprised that the XC40 is in the top 10, perhaps that's the reason why. Perhaps I do underestimate the power of the Volvo brand and the car itself. And I must admit, I have not driven one yet, so I better get out and drive one. Alright, so let's jump in and learn more about the new Volvo EX30. There we land on the homepage for the car itself. That gives us an overview. Certainly that both Volvo and Polestar, and I know they've got Scandinavian roots, but they maintain a very simplistic and stylish approach to the website. And as we scroll down, it zooms in onto a picture of the vehicle itself, the fully electric EX30, our smallest ever SUV. They're certainly making a play on it being very small. There's nothing really close in Australia at the moment to a smallish SUV. And when we say small SUV, talking about a VW T-Roc size vehicle, it's almost exactly the same size as a VW T-Roc in length, height and width. In fact, this one's a little bit wider. So that's the sort of size car that you're getting. So as you may have noticed, these videos are taking a similar sort of form to the actual website configurators themselves. The websites are dedicating half their allocation to an overview of the specifications and the other half to the actual configurators. If you want to jump ahead, it's probably going to be around about the 10-minute mark of this video where we'll start to have a look at the actual configurator itself. But there it is, the fully electric EX30, our smallest ever SUV. And we'll scroll down, and EX30, big electric performance in a small package. So they're really playing on the small packaging size. And as I said, it's really about the same size as a Volkswagen T-Roc, that sort of small size SUV. 540 kilometres in range, 30 minutes to charge. It's pretty much standard, 14.5 kilowatt hours per 100 k's used, and acceleration of 5.3, so seconds for 0 to 100. So pretty zippy on the overall headline stats. Here's some style images, and we'll cruise through these. I'll leave you to have a look just for a while. As we scroll down, these images are fantastic. They really know how to style these cars. I've got to congratulate and compliment Volvo for the way they've styled and the media packs that they send out, both video and images. They really are remarkable. And as we scroll down, we've got 4 overview features they think are important, but the soundbar is the one that sticks out for me. That's a full speaker across the dashboard. And then enter an overview of the colours, and what a great way to present them here. A great colour palette. Really is impressive. And this moss yellow, that's the one that stands out. And apologies to Volvo for hinting that it might be the same colour as a post-it note on my thumbnail, but that's what it did remind me of. It's a bold choice and probably not for me, although I'm sure it'll find plenty of homes amongst younger buyers, and that's maybe the market that they're going for. And certainly Volvo are really taking a responsible view to car manufacturing in future. Recycle, renewed and refined. The big part of the pitch when the car was launched was the recyclable materials that they're starting to use, and it's really part of their ethos now, and it's got to be applauded. Here they've got 4 broad themes: breeze, mist, pine and indigo. So we'll just have a quick overview. It refers to the slightly different colours, and you can see the background colour of the page changing as well. Mist is a greyish fabric tone. Pine, clearly greenish, but two-tone. That's again very stylish. And indigo, as we expect, a darker blue, also a two-tone there as well. The interior looks very smart indeed. Let's go back to the breeze for a start. It's going to make for some interesting choices when we come to configure the car. As you can see, the breeze is broken down into the upholstery, decor panels, design inspiration and air vent decor. So that's interesting, they've broken that right down. Let's look at another one quickly just for the sake of it. It is interesting what the detail that they've done here and the presentation and the style themes. It's almost like a palette board for interior design. And then a bit more detail as we start to get into the driving experience, intuitive by design. And that is a big step forward from their previous integration of the screen. It's more prominent, it's higher up, it's still in the portrait mode. Again, similar to a Polestar and similar to previous Volvos as well. The dashboard layout is far more simpler now, and it's a more of a central console theme, and much simpler across the dashboard. And like Polestar, they're using full Google integration, not just Google and Google for Android for cars. And then the full specifications and model details. Seats 5, width, height, size, battery capacity there, 69 kilowatt hours. That's a touch heavy at 2,318 kilograms. Perhaps that's because of the battery size. Tesla Model Y is only about 2,000 kilos. We'll go back to the overview for now. Part of that overview, we can go into more details on the interior. We've given a fairly big overview of the interior already, but there is more detail on those four broad options: breeze, mist, pine and indigo. So we'll have a quick overview. And we'll find out how much you have to pay for a glass sunroof shortly. But it's a really functional and tidy, smart appearance. 318 litre boot. And there's no other feature highlights. And again, they've used this very simplistic white palette here to just re-emphasize specifics on the features as they scroll through. And I'm not going to go through those details here. To complete the overview of the EX30, we'll just finish off with these specifications. Again, an image of the vehicle, a really nice one too. And then a broad overview of the dimensions, the seating, cargo. And again, they've used this white palette. So we've got the motor and battery specifications here. Single motor extended range version, rear wheel drive, 343 newton meters of torque, 200 kilowatt engine, 5.3, up to 540 kilometers of range, 69 kilowatt hour battery, and DC charging capability as well. And we've got the twin motor performance version, all wheel drive, 315 kilowatts. Maximum engine power, 180, and with acceleration gets down to 3.6, 0 to 100. That extra motor gives us amazing acceleration, but I'm not really sure why you need it for a small SUV around town. Alright, so let's dive in and build our Volvo EX30. Design your EX30. Order inquiry information. The Volvo EX30 expect to arrive in Australia in 2024. So it's not actually available to order online yet, and it's not available to test drive here, but it's not far away. You can start designing it and specifying, having a look at the options and the packages they've got available. Don't forget, any pricing that we see here is for Sydney, Australia. New South Wales is the state, and different states in Australia, if you're watching from overseas, have different delivery costs and on-road costs. So we are looking at the state of New South Wales in Australia. Design your EX30, scroll down to start, and there appears to be two basic packages, or two packages here, the Plus Pack and the Ultra Pack. And we're not going to go through all the details of the Plus Pack, but $65,039 is the base price for the Plus Pack. The Ultra Pack, for an extra $5,000, gives us the panoramic roof, the park pilot assist, the 360-degree camera, 3D view, all features there. If you want, we can go into complete detail there, which outlines everything that we had in the previous pack as well. We can do a full comparison there. The major difference in the $5,000 premium in the Ultra Pack is the panoramic roof. You are getting a lot of kit on the Plus Pack as standard. On the Plus Pack, or the base model, the single motor is the only option available. You have to pay extra for the Ultra Pack, $5,000, to even get the option of either a single or a dual motor. If you do go the dual motor on the Ultra Pack, it'll cost you an extra $5,000 on top of that. Choose your design. And this is going to be the tricky part. Whether should I go for something bold on the exterior or something soft and a bit more stylish? And that's the cloud blue with the indigo interior. That's pretty stylish. I'm not sure what it would look like in the flesh. The wheels look really good on that vehicle. That's a nice pale blue on the outside and dark blue on the inside. And that's a bold choice, that's for sure. That's the moss yellow and pine interior. Looks like these colours are matched with different interiors, and I'm not sure how much choice you get with your interiors. So when you do make your choice on the outside, you're going to get a choice on the inside that matches. Oh, the black, we've got the pine or the indigo interior as a choice. So that's very smart. The black on the outside with the indigo interior on the inside. That's probably my number one choice at the moment, with the black wheels, black and silver trim. That looks cool. It's the sort of car that it looks like quite light and playful, so I'm not really sure whether I should go for something more sophisticated or in the colouring combination like the black, or whether I should go for something a little bit more light and Scandinavian feel to it. You know, I'm tending towards maybe the white or something a bit more stylish. Again, that you've got the two choices. You've got the two choices with the Vapor Grey and the white. Either the indigo or the pine interior. So they look like the two basic options, the pine interior and the indigo interior fabric. And let's just go back to the that's the cloud blue. Yeah, look, let's rule that out. Let's rule out the moss yellow. Yes, no one said anything about post-it notes. Black's pretty stylish too. Black with indigo, but not for a small car. Too small. Let's go with the white, I think. Let's go with the white. I'm quite liking that. It's a smaller car. I want it to feel a bit playful and light. And that looks good. And let's go for the. I'm going to go conservative on the inside. The green I'm not going to live with, but the indigo I'm certainly going to, and that looks nice. Blue on the inside and white on the outside. I'm going to stay with the crystal white and indigo interior. No extra cost for those options. You can go back to all the imagery of the design. And there's our wheel selection. They look really smart, really stylish. That's a 19, and we'll have a quick overview of what they look like on the car. I like the way the black and alloy highlights on the wheels work with the white and black paintwork. Good choice on my part, thank you. I like the way that looks, it's really nice. The 19s are as standard on the Plus pack. If you jump to the Ultra pack, there is a 20-inch wheel option, and we'll just have a quick look in the Ultra pack while we're at it. See what we're missing out on, see what other options you do get. And as I said before, once you jump to the Ultra pack, you do get the option of the single motor extended range vehicle or the twin motor. So that's going to cost you another $5,000 for the twin motor, for the twin motor performance on top of the Ultra $5,000. So another $10,000 on top of base. And it appears the Ultra starts to give you some different options in terms of the interior trim as well. But looking at the wheels, when you choose the Ultra pack and the twin motor performance pack, your wheel size increases to 20 inches, and that's your standard wheel, 20-inch 5-spoke aero. Not quite as nice as the other ones, but you know, I actually prefer the 19s. So there we have it. So you jump to a 20-inch wheel when you do choose both the Ultra and the twin motor performance pack. So on the base model there's no other options, whereas there are a couple of options on the Ultra pack. So explore to your heart's content, and you'll find some different variations and options to match whatever you like about your new Volvo EX30. This is just for fun at the moment to see what we like about the Volvo EX30. It hasn't commenced ordering online yet, and that won't be far away. So you can look forward to that. And when you do, I'm sure you can have a lot of fun ordering and specifying your own Volvo EX30. That wraps up our online review for the Australian online configurator for the new Volvo EX30. I've got to say, I wasn't a huge fan when I first saw it, but having a look at the configurator in detail and some of the specs inside and out, it's really growing on me. I think it'll follow in the footsteps of the successful start that Volvo had with their existing SUVs, and it's going to do really, really well in the Australian market. But if you'd like any information on this EV or any other EV, my name's Roscoe, we're Amazing EV, and we can help you buy, drive and charge your new electric vehicle. You can contact me on roscoe@amazingev.com.au, and we're here to help and answer any questions you've got.